Go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to start today by taking our left ear towards that left shoulder, keeping the shoulders relaxed down, the spine nice and straight. Let's take the right ear towards the right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. Bring the head forward, just allow the weight of the head to hang there, opening up the back of the neck. Left ear to left shoulder. And let's take the head straight across. Forward, continuing with those half circles. Very slow, gentle movement. And these are half circles. We're just taking the head straight across and then forward into a half circle. The head does not go back. Deep breathing. And now in the opposite direction. And coming back to center, still sitting nice and tall. Let's take that right shoulder back and up, forward and down. Back, up, forward, down. Continuing with that movement with that right shoulder. And now in the opposite direction, same shoulder, still sitting nice and tall. Posture is very important. And back to center. Now we're going to move to the left side, the left shoulder back and up, forward and down, back, up, forward, down, continuing with that movement. And in the opposite direction, same shoulder. And coming back to center. With the left hand, grab the back of the chair, keeping the body facing forward to start. We're going to bring that right hand over to the left thigh. Let's take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, lift the body, making it nice and tall as we slowly twist to the left, looking over that left shoulder. And we want to keep lots of space between the vertebrae. Anytime you go into a twist, that's very important. And now without moving the body, let's turn the head to look over the right shoulder. And slowly unwinding back to center. Now with the right hand, grab the back of the chair, bring the left hand across to the right thigh. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift and we're arching, or we're slowly twisting to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Lifting out through the crown of the head. You want lots of space between those vertebrae. And now, without moving the body, turn the head to look over the left shoulder. And then slowly coming back to center. Let's bring the back of the hands together. Relax the shoulders down. Trying to get the forearms parallel to the floor. And it's not just the back of the fingers, it's the whole back of the hand, if you can. If you have some bad arthritis, that may not be possible. But do what you can do. It's all about what you can do, not what you can't do. Now let's bring the palms together. And clasping the fingers, let's do that figure 8 movement with the wrist. Starting small, gradually getting bigger and bigger, till you have the whole upper body involved in that movement. The elbows, the shoulders. And in the opposite direction. And keeping those fingers clasped, let's turn the palms out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the arms overhead. Close your eyes for some deep breathing. And then slowly release the fingers. Let your arms float down, just like a feather. Good. And now with your left hand, grab the base of the chair and your right arm overhead. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the left as we look up at that right hand. And back to center. Good. With the right hand, grab the base of the chair. Bring your left hand up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the right as we look up at that left hand. And slowly coming back to center. Let's bring the palms to the thighs. We're going to do some body circles. Just take the whole upper body in one direction or the other. And you're supporting the weight of your upper body with your hands on your thighs as you come forward. And let's take that in the opposite direction. And coming back to center, keeping the palms on the thighs, again to support the weight of your upper body. We're going to do a forward bend, just bringing your upper body as far forward as your body allows. And just hold that for a few moments. Again, we're supporting the weight of our upper body with our hands on our thighs. trying not to use the back muscles. And now use your hands to push on up. Let's close the eyes for a moment. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Just relax for a moment with your eyes closed. And then open the eyes. We're going to do some circles with that right hand. Just moving the hand at the wrist. The arm does not move. Opposite direction. And let's make a fist and squeeze. Stretch those fingers. Tuck the thumb, make a fist. Stretch the fingers. Thumb out, fist. Stretch. One more time, thumb in. Excuse me. And release. And I'm going to have to get a drink of water. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. Okay, we're gonna do our finger exercise on the right hand. It's good to drink lots of water when you exercise. I always have a water bottle close by. Good. All right, we're going to do the left side now. Circles with that left hand. Again, we're just moving the hand at the wrist, not moving the arm. Opposite direction. And back to center. Okay, we're going to make a fist and squeeze. Stretch those fingers. Tuck the thumb in, make a fist. Stretch. Thumb out, fist. Stretch. Last time, thumb in. Stretch and hold. And let's do the finger exercise. All right, good. Good. Okay, we're going to do some arm circles now. Just big circles, little circles. And in the opposite direction. Good. Let's bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Sitting nice and tall. Want lots of space between the vertebrae. We're going to bring the elbows together. They may or may not touch. Just come as close as you can. Release. Let's do that again. Elbows together. Release. One more time, elbows together. And release. Release those arms out. We're going to cross left over right. Give yourself a nice hug. And let's just hold that hug for a moment. And you can stay in that hug or come into eagle arms. That means your left elbow is inside your right elbow and you're bringing the palms together as much as possible. Hold that for a few breaths. And release the arms out. It's a great shoulder opener. Okay, this time we're going to cross right over left. Again, give yourself a nice hug. I'm sure you deserve a hug. Sitting nice and tall. You can stay with the hug or come into eagle. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's close the eyes for a few moments. Release the arms out with the palms up. Bring the palms together overhead, palms to the heart center. Close your eyes. Good. Okay. Make sure you're nice and forward on the chair. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Let those knees come out to the side. Just hold that for a few moments. Bring the knees together and walk those feet out away from each other as far as you can. And then allow the knees to rest against each other. Just hold that. Keep your feet in that wide stance. Release your knees. Place your left hand on that left leg. That's to remind you not to move that leg. We're going to take that right knee into the center, out and back and forth in a windshield wiper type. And the next time you bring that knee in towards center, just hold that. Feeling that stretch in your right psoas muscle. And release. Right hand on that right leg. Again, that's to remind you not to move it. Just let that left arm hang out to the side. Do some windshield wiper movements with that left leg. And the next time you bring that knee in towards center, just hold it there. Feeling that stretch on that left psoas. And release. We're going to sit back in the chair for a moment. Actually, I'm going to grab my strap. Just kind of drape it over my lap here, just so it's nice and handy. We're going to do some circles with that right foot. Take that right leg straight out, muscles nice and tight. Do some circles, just moving the foot at the ankle. The leg does not move. Opposite direction. Point the toes forward, point the toes back, forward, back, and forward. Okay, we're going to go to the left leg. Circles with the left foot, keeping that leg nice and straight, muscles nice and tight. Just moving the foot at the ankle. Opposite direction. Point the toes forward, point the toes back, forward, back, and forth. Okay, release. Let's take our strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, you can use a scarf, a towel, just about anything. We're going to wrap the strap around the ball of that right foot, take it straight out, keeping the elbows close to the side. Just hold that for a few breaths. Feel that nice stretch on that right hamstring. You can stay right there or take a deep inhale and bring your upper body forward towards that right foot. We're not arching the spine, we're just kind of folding at the hip here, keeping the head in alignment with the spine nice and straight, not curving the spine. Good, and slowly release. Let's take that strap in the right hand only. Take with the left hand, grab the back of the chair, take a deep inhale. Exhale that leg out to the right as far as you can as your head turns to look over that left shoulder, keeping that spine nice and long. We're not really leaning back into the chair, keeping that spine nice and straight, lots of space between the vertebrae. And then slowly coming back to center, we're going to switch feet. Wrap the strap around the ball of that left foot, taking it straight out, elbows are nice and close to your body. Just hold that for a few breaths. And again, you can stay right here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, bringing your upper body towards that right foot. And again, we're just taking it in that direction. We're not curving the spine. The head stays in alignment with the spine. We're just kind of folding at the hip here. And slowly release. Let's grab the strap in the left hand only. Take that right hand on the back of the chair. Take a deep inhale. Exhale that leg out to the left as far as you can as your head turns to look over that right shoulder. And then slowly release. And release that strap. Excuse me, go ahead and set that strap aside. Let's bring that right foot up over the left knee. We're going to do figure four pose. You can keep your hands on your shins if you want. We're going to take that left leg straight out, point the toes back toward the body. Figure four pose. And let's do the other side. Bring that left foot up over the right knee. Take that right leg straight out, point the toes back toward the body, and just hold that. And release. It is massage time, my favorite part, but I'm going to get a drink of water first. I encourage you to drink lots of water while you're exercising. Okay, massage time. We're going to start by massaging the temples. 2 fingers from each hand. I usually use the index finger and the middle finger. Just massaging in a circular pattern on the temples. And reverse that circular pattern. And we're going to massage between the eyebrows. 1 finger from each hand. I usually use the middle finger. Massaging again in a circular pattern. And in the opposite direction. And let's massage the forehead. And let's massage the neck. Remembering to get the side of the neck where all those lymph nodes are. And let's get those shoulders. Carry a lot of tension in those shoulders. And let's move on to the left hand and the left fingers. Massages are very healthy for you. It's all those toxins moving through the body. It's the blood circulating. And let's do that left forearm. And the upper arm. And remembering to get under the arm where those lymph nodes are. And let's move to the right hand and the right fingers. And now the forearm. And the upper arm. Again, remembering to get under the arm where those lymph nodes. Okay, we're going to move to the lower extremities now. We're going to start with that left foot. Bring that left foot up over the right knee. We're going to massage those toes and the feet. And moving into the calves. And now the thighs. Let's get that blood circulating. As we get older, we don't have as much circulation in our lower extremities, so this kind of helps move that circulation more. We're going to rock the baby. And hug that knee into the chest. Good. Let's bring that right foot up over that left knee. And give that right foot a nice massage. Foot, the toes. and moving into the calves. And the thigh. Now let's get that blood circulating. Rock the baby. And hug that knee into the chest. Okay, we're going to sit back and relax for just a moment. Mini Shavasana. Good. Sit all the way back. Let's bring the shoulders up toward the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale those shoulders back. Let them slide all the way down. Close your eyes. Just let everything go for a few moments, allowing your body to feel the effects of all that we've done so far this morning. Relaxation is just as important as the movements, or the asanas as they're called. And then open the eyes. Okay, we're going to grab our weights. I'm going to have another drink of water. Move the mic out of the way. Okay, we're going to grab our weight in the right hand. And I'm going to just let that weight hang there at my side just for a few moments to let that right arm get used to that weight. Sitting nice and tall. Got lots of space between the vertebrae. And let's do some curls. And over to the left side. And let's do some curls. Good, and let's go back to the right side. So sitting tall, I'm going to go straight back and hold. And release. Straight back and hold. And release, and now back and forth without holding. And back to the left side. So sitting tall, straight back and hold. And release. Straight back and hold. And release. And now back and forth without holding. And let's move back to the right side. Straight out, hold. Release. Straight out, hold. Release. And now back and forth without holding. Okay, back to the left side. Straight out, hold. Release. Straight out, hold. Release. And now back and forth without holding. And let's go back to the right side. This time we're going to go straight up. You can support that right hand with your that right arm with your left hand if you wish. And now we're going to go behind the head, straight up, behind the head, straight up, and continue those movements. Again, we're sitting nice and tall, keeping the spine nice and long with lots of space between the vertebrae. And release. We're going back to the left side, straight up, same movement. Again, you can support that arm if you'd like. And now behind the head and straight up. And let's continue with that movement. And let's go back to the right side. We're going to rest that right forearm on the right thigh. Let's place our left hand on that right forearm, just to remind us not to move the arm. Just moving the hand at the wrist, the arm does not move. And let's switch sides. Bring that left forearm to rest on that left thigh. Right hand on that left forearm. Moving the hand at the wrist. And we're going to set that strap aside. And we're going to stand up and come behind the chair after I get another drink of water. All right, standing up, coming behind the chair. I'll move my chair. You probably won't have to move yours. I just do it so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, standing nice and tall, fingers on the back of the chair. We're going to come up on the toes, do some toe push-ups, up and down. And the next time you come up on your toes, just hold that position, pushing up as far as you can. You're going to feel your calves tighten up. And just hold that. Good, and release. Now we're going to bring the toes up, coming back on the heels, up and down. And back to center. Good. We're going to grab the back of the chair with both hands. Fingers are in front. Let's step back with that right foot. Take a look at your feet. Make sure they're both pointed forward. And your chair's on a non-skid surface. You don't want to slide enough. Keeping both legs straight. Let's bend the elbows and fold. And pushing up. Now let's bring the fingers to the front. We're going to bend that left knee this time and push into the chair. Coming up. Fingers in front. Again, keep both legs straight, bend the elbows and fold. And pushing up. One more time, thumbs in front. I'm going to bend that left knee and push into the chair. Good. Coming up. Step forward, stand nice and tall. We're going to shake it out. Little Ganesh. Good. Okay, let's grab the back of the chair again, fingers in front. This time we're going to step back with the left foot. Again, take a look at your feet, make sure they're both pointed forward. Keep both legs straight, bend the elbows and fold. And pushing up. Let's bring the thumbs to the front. You're going to bend that right knee, push into the chair. The arms stay straight in this movement. Coming up, fingers to the front. Keep both legs straight, bend the elbows and fold. Pushing up. One more time, thumbs in front. Bend that right knee and push into the chair. Coming up, step forward, stand nice and tall and shake it out. Little Ganesh. Okay, we're going to do a warrior sequence. Actually, let's do balancing half moon first. I'm going to have the chair so it's facing me. I'm going to step back. It's called balancing half moon. I'm going to step forward with that right foot, just coming into a lunge. Bring a hand down onto the chair. This is a little bit more advanced, so if you'd rather just watch this, that's fine. Or if you want to give it a shot, go for it. I'm going to push up on that right leg. Take that left leg straight back. And if it feels okay, bring your left arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at that left arm, at the left hand, actually. And I just kind of rotate my hips, bring my other hand down to the chair to come out of it, and coming up. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to move my chair. You don't have to move yours. I just don't want my back facing you. Step back. Left foot forward, coming into a lunge. Bring your hand down to the base of that chair. Straighten that left leg. Bring that right leg straight back. Bring your body parallel to the floor. And that right arm to the sky. Maybe looking up with that right hand. Balancing half moon. And slowly release. Good. Y'all did good on that. Okay, now come behind the chair. Come into a nice wide stance. Do a warrior sequence. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees, pointed straight that way. Turn your left toes inward about 30 degrees. Hands on the hips. Turn those hips towards that right foot. Arms out over that right foot, palms facing each other. We're going to bend that right knee to about 90 degrees. And you'll know it's at 90 degrees when you can see your right toe just to the left of your right knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the arms overhead. You can look forward or you can look up between the palms. You can also keep your left hand on the back of the chair. Windmill the arms so your Right arms in front, left arms in back. Looking over those right fingertips, warrior two pose. Drop that left hand and bring it to the back of the chair. Turn that right palm up, reaching up with that right hand. Looking up at that right hand in reverse warrior. You keep that left hand on the back of the chair or on your left leg. And slowly coming up. Good. Turn your feet forward. Now turn your left foot out 90 degrees, that away. Turn your right toes inward about 30 degrees. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Turn those hips towards that left foot. Bring your arms out over that left foot, palms facing each other. Let's bend that left knee. About 90 degrees, and again, you should be able to see that left toe just to the right of that left knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the arms overhead. Hold and breathe. Windmill those arms so your left arm's in front, right arm's in back. Looking over those left fingertips. Drop that right arm to your right leg or to the back of the chair. Turn that left palm up, reaching overhead with that left hand. Looking up at that left hand. And slowly coming up. Turn your feet forward. We're going to do a forward bend from this wide stance. Starting with both hands on the back of the chair. We're going to come down one hand at a time, supporting the weight of your upper body with the hand that's on the back of the chair. Both hands to the base, and just hold that for a few moments, maybe even close the eyes. You can stay right here where you are, or you can bring your left hand to the center of the chair, take your right hand to the sky. Maybe even looking up at that right hand. And you also want a nice long spine in this, so we're lifting outward through the crown of the head to keep lots of space between the vertebrae. Because this is a twist. Okay, bring your right hand back to the chair, to the center. Bring your left hand up. Again, you can look up at that left hand. If that feels okay, always listening to your body. This is a twist, so you want a nice long spine. And now bring that hand back to the chair and bring the hands to the sides of the chair and just hold that for a few moments. Deep breathing. Bring one hand up to the back of the chair. You're going to bend the knees using your legs and your right, whatever hand's on the back of the chair to push yourself on up. Walk those feet back together. Let's do some Ganesh. And standing tall in our mountain pose, feet are about hip width apart. Let's bring the arms overhead. Clasp those fingers, extend the index fingers. We're going to bring our weight to that left leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the right. Weight is on the left leg, we're arching to the right. And coming back to center. Bring the weight to your right leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift, and we're arching to the left. Back to center. Release your fingers, let your arms float down. Good. We're going to do some balancing poses. We're going to come beside a chair. You want the chair on your left side. Standing nice and tall in our mountain pose, feet about hip width apart. I like to shift my weight back and forth just to get a good sense of grounding, good sense of balance. Now bringing that weight to the left leg, bring that right leg up into stork. You may keep your left hand on the back of the chair, or you can bring it up. A little more challenging. Balancing poses are really good for us. We want to get good at these as we get older. And release. Now we're going to do tree pose. Bring the bottom of that right foot inside that left calf, or inside the thigh. You can keep one hand on the back of the chair. You can bring your hands up, palms together. Lots of things you can do with your hands if you don't fall over. And coming up. Some days are good balance days, some days are not so good. Usually one side is better than the other. Let's do balancing half. No, we're going to do Warrior 3 is what it's called. Left hand on the back of the chair. Take your right leg back. Trying to bring your body parallel to the floor, or as parallel as you get it. Bring that right arm forward. Warrior 3. If you really want more of a challenge, you can bring that left arm forward and just a little bit more advanced. And then slowly release. Let's do some Ganesh. And now we want to bring the chair to the other side so that the chair is on our right. And standing in our mountain pose, shifting our weight back and forth. Feeling that grounding. Bring your weight to your right leg, bring your left leg up into stork. Again, one right hand on the chair, or right hand off the chair. Maybe a combination of both. And release. Now let's do tree. Bring the bottom of that left foot inside that right calf. Right hand on the back of the chair, right hand up. Again, lots of things you can do with your hands. Palms together, palms overhead. And slowly release. Good. Bring your right hand to the back of the chair. We're going to take that left leg back, left arm forward, Warrior 3 pose. And for more of a challenge, bring that right arm forward. Or you can leave it on the back of the chair, that's okay too. And release. Let's face the chair. Bring your left foot up onto the chair just for a moment. Let's bring that right foot up onto the chair. Good. All right. It is time to relax. I'm going to sit down in our chair, just relax for a few moments. I'm going to take one more drink of water. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. Sitting back in the chair, just bring the shoulders up toward the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale the shoulders back, let them slide all the way down. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and let everything go. See if you can feel the weight of your body just melting into the chair. Maybe becoming one with the chair. See if you can feel that healing energy of yoga moving through your body. Allowing that energy to move freely throughout the body, perhaps lingering at any of those areas that might require any special attention. And as your body relaxes more and more, allow it to absorb all the benefits of all that we've done today. Just clearing the mind now, listening to the music and the sound of my voice, tuning everything else out. Letting all those other thoughts go. Just clear the mind. Listen to the music. And breathe. And then slowly open your eyes, bringing your awareness back into the room. Namaste. Thank you all for being here today. Hope you enjoyed the class. Feel free to leave any comments, and this video will stay up forever as long as I keep it up before I delete it. So I'll keep it